Hello, welcome. I'm at the CMT Trade Fair in Stuttgart, which is the largest, I believe. Sorry, not the largest, the second largest RV show in the world. This is a Knaus BoxStar Lifetime XL campervan. Looking at it from the outside, what it's got, which I find a useful feature, is this bit stuck on the top. And that means there's going to be a bed up there, gives you a bit extra space. This thing here is going to cost, there's the price, 89,000 euros. And if the technical thing works, I can show you the 6 meters in length, 205 in width, 187 inner width, 323 height, and inner height 238 maximum. But hey, if you're tall, then this is the thing to go for. In fact, if you're 238 centimeters tall, you might have actually difficulty driving the thing. I don't know if there's enough space for somebody that high. Right, this has been laid out to show you how much space you can actually get in this vehicle. You've got a huge amount of storage under here. These bars down there, they're wood. Normally put metal ones in, but that shows you they're there to hold this in place. Now at the moment it's held up via the straps which are at the back, so we'll leave them like that in this position, because okay, beds, I've filmed beds before, and so you can know what beds look like. Lots of storage here, lots of space up there. The thing is, one might wonder is if it comes up here, the vehicle's in motion, then you open, things get unsettled and everything piles out as soon as you open the lid. Now unfortunately that happens in all vans. I can't see the point of this. What is this at all? What's all this? Okay, this is a vehicle, you need storage to use it to the maximum. Why isn't there some kind of maybe some compartments put up there? That is just silly in my opinion. I appreciate it's very high up, but it's high up and it could be put in use. Below here you can see there is a compartment there, but anyway, we'll have a look at things from the back once I get into it. And the same actually goes for above the toilet. There's all this space that could be used but isn't being used. The bed here, this bed will slide down, so this will pull out as far as here, and it'll make a bed in the roof. And this is a really good, you can still sit down here comfortably with the bed fully out, and that is impressive. What's not so impressive is more wasted storage potential here. What is that supposed to be? What are you going to keep in there when the thing's in motion? I don't know. In here we've got the washroom, which is not enormous, but then again it's only 6 meters long, less than that, and 205 wide. So we on the outside, so can't expect it to be absolutely enormous. As I come in, you can see there's me, and I've got plenty of height clearance, and for width clearance isn't too bad either. I'm standing on the duckboard, of course, which makes it even more exaggerated. What is this thing here? A number of vehicles do things like this. Can't quite see what that is. That's a sink. I know that because it's got a hole in it, and the drainage unfortunately is not a size which was of much use. I think you really need domestic, or you need a with drainage with a filter. There's the toilet, yeah, so you probably know how that works. And here's a bit of storage for whatever goes in the toilet. And you've got a curtain here. That's great for sticking next to your body when you get all wet. That's where the ladder lives as well. Ladder to get into bed with. Right, forward-facing seats. Don't rate the personally rate the fabric, but there's a choice. Fortunately, there's the dinette table. Here we have 2 burners and a sink and some drawers and a 70-litre fridge which will open in both directions. Oh, I missed this thing out here as well. There's your wardrobe. Drawers down there, and you can just you can use the step for storage as well. Coming round the back, as I said I would do, and now it claims to have optimal insulation, avoiding cold bridges. So in that case, why is there no insulation in there? Rather silly in my opinion. It's got a 105 litre water tank, integrated wastewater tank, 95 litres. What's an integrated wastewater tank? I mean, sure every van's got integrated. Anyway, don't know. Two large gas canisters will go in there, and so I think we've got the boiler in there. You should see the dividers at the back can be taken out, so you've got something really long like a bicycle. It'll fit in there, and got something in here as well. Oh, I don't know how to. I won't be opening this because I don't know how to open it. So anyway, there's something there, but who knows what it is. Right, it says you can have a lithium-ion battery as an option. I would advise anybody who's going to spend nearly €100,000 to take the option, spend an extra 2% and get batteries that are likely to keep you going in your van. That's a Lifetime XL. Yeah, I'll just show you this Weinsberg here because whilst I'm walking around, this has got this feature here which I do find particularly interesting. Not only that, it's rather striking. Look at the size of that flare on there. It's on a Ford Transit, and that flare takes it out there. Storage up the top. The Ford Transit is, I think, a particularly interesting vehicle because of the possibilities that it offers. And even here you can see it's got quite a large amount of storage in the back. There goes a 100 ampere hour battery, 100 litre water tank, and this, there you go, Carthago Ford 550 MQ, 73,000. And if this is working, there you go, 553 centimeters only, 210 width only, 187 centimeters internal, and 274 centimeters height, and it offers 205 centimeters internal height. That, I think, is pretty impressive. There's 90 litre fridge, lots of space up there. Steps up to the bed, storage 204 centimeters in length, thanks to this optional flare which I mentioned. For those of you who are not that tall, well, you can do without it, and that'll save you a bit of cash. There's the washroom. There's probably a light for it somewhere as well, for those who don't mind seeing themselves in the dark. And okay, quite like this one actually. And anyway, this is, I should really have stuck to Knaus vans rather than come into this section. Oh yeah, I'll show you this. That's the BoxStar. Have a look at this BD 600 XL, and this thing here. We also see it's on an MAN base, and this vehicle here is under 6, it's 594, I think it was 596, one of the two. It's 598 centimeters out. I can't remember everything. And MAN basis, I'll give you the price as and when I leave. Actually, it's almost chucking out time, so I'm going to have to finish. I do like this floor. I think that looks quite good. Once more, there's plenty of height in here as well, which is a good thing. Let's have a look in the bathroom. Well, let's not have a look. It's all dark. Hey, I'm going to make a prediction that the price for this is around the 100,000 mark. Right? There you go. 95,155. Box drive 600 XL. Okay then. Oh, here's another one. There's another one with a raised roof. MAN. This is going to be a similar cost. There you go. 99,000 and technical details are there you go, 598 again, 204 width, 172 inner width, 309 height. That's what I was wanting to see, 309 height. And how have they used the height? Right, well, they put a shower in the here, and at the back we've got a one of these things that goes up and down. That's a pretty good thing if you want to create space at the back. That really is good. That it'll come to something around here. In fact, the bed, I'm sure they've actually turned it off to stop people messing around with it. Here's an interesting feature. They've put all this space up here, so you can actually store stuff there. Haven't bothered to put a door on it or some elastic thing or anything like that. So things, if you pile it up too high, it'll start falling out as soon as you start moving. However, having said that, if you don't bother driving the vehicle, then I suppose nothing will fall out, so you should be all right on that one. Here at the back, we can have a quick look at the space. Water tank, 105 litres. As you can see, this will go up and down. This I do like these beds that go up and down. I think that's great for creating space here at the bottom. Because it goes up so high, then indeed you'll have the impression of lots of space inside. This will of course add to fuel consumption. 7 centimeters up is approximately, depends on the vehicle, but we're probably looking at around 1 litre of fuel per 100 kilometers extra. Okay, right, so there's a quick walk around showing you some of these vehicles. This is the BoxStar Lifetime XL, which I started to talk about. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that interesting. I've got to point out once more, I do not recommend buying Knaus as a company at all. I've gone into previous videos, I've talked about why not. Service is awful, and anyway, I don't feel like going right now, but I've done it before. Thanks for watching. All the best from me in Stuttgart. Oh, I give you actually alternatives. There's a number of alternatives with high roof vehicles. Trying to think what the best alternative to this one is at the moment. I would go for Carmann Mobil, actually. I think, and for something like this, I think it's far more practical, and it's a lot cheaper. Anyway, that apart. Thanks, and all the best from me in Stuttgart.